Hey everyone, God bless. Okay, finally it stopped. It's like a 10-second delay. Anyways, hey everyone. Okay, so now I gotta, God bless. Give me 1 second. Okay, finally it stopped. Mute so that you do not hear it twice. Okay then. Blessings everyone, this is Pine Grove News Live. You get it unfiltered right here, raw, right? 6 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I'm telling you, man, it is sweltering. It's a little worse than yesterday. They got to feel like 100 degrees. Yesterday was 104, but I don't know. I think it's hotter today. The actual temperature, 97 degrees. And, well, we won't be in the 90s anyway tomorrow. It'll be 88. We won't get any relief until, I believe it's Friday or Saturday. Back down to 76 with a storm, a little rain. So, it is bright and sunny here in southern New England. Bright and sunny, blue skies. A little gray on the horizon like they always do. The chemtrail, the western horizon as the sun goes down. Yeah, just go figure why. I mean, I don't, do we actually know why anymore? They are doing it. I mean, President Trump even admitted to that. Seen him in a video. He admitted to it. Said he was going to try and stop it. Still going. Yeah, it's still going. Well, kind of put the news together in no particular order tonight. So we're going to go through it. This one, yeah, one thing I'm not including here, people, and I told you this Monday. Remember Monday? We tried to get updates about that Florida shooting and so on and so forth. Well, yesterday, cruising through the news briefly, because I usually don't do it on Tuesdays or Thursdays or even look at the news as much as I can help it, you know. But we found an article in there, yeah, calling it a false flag, that there is some kind of training, that was going on, or what do you call that? A drill. So there you go. Okay, didn't last long. Took 1 day. They have other articles out there today, but I'm not going to go back into it. Things like that. If it's a false flag, I mean, they're still going to try and come after our guns. They're still going to try and do that. Come after the guns, they're coming after our free speech, they're monitoring us, they're poisoning us. I mean, I just don't, you know, except for prayers, I'm not going to physically go out there and start a fight. We're at war. We're not only at war with the spiritual, we're getting beat down here, you know, in the physical. You know, what happens here also happens in the spiritual. What happens in the physical and vice versa. We're at a war, people. We're at war. We've been at war for a while. But there's a lot of people, I see that throughout, you know, researching these articles, that people are finally waking up and trying to do something about this New World Order thing. Even the president claims he's doing it. Whether it's true or not, even Putin. And this is the link I got up here. This is the very first link, okay? It's from SGT Report. And the title of it is, Putin Just Exposed the Plot to Destroy America. I read it, I mean, I listened to it, it's 8 minutes long. I don't know if I should play it for you. Maybe you could listen for it for yourself, because most of it is in type, but though they, you know, the guy from SGT does read some of it. But yeah, he, you know, Putin in a 2016 interview talks about all the things that are going on in the United States with this pedophilia stuff, the sex rings, the people, you know, destroying the marriage, you know, the symbol of marriage. by, you know, making legal same-sex marriages, all this transgenderism and this non-gender, all this crap. It's, yeah, it's, you know, they're making everyone not, you know, equal. You know what I mean? Not equal. We're all equal anyway, but not matter, not different, you know, no free thinking involved, none of that stuff. We're all going to be labeled whatever. I don't know how to explain it, so that's what's going on. Yeah, they're tearing us down. I mean, it's continuing to happen. You know, what Obama had set up, or maybe even the Bushes before him. But there are more people speaking up. And so I suggest, you know, this 8-minute video. I'm not going to play because I don't plan on being on here long. Do not feel well with this heat, and I need to go take a cold shower or something, man. Stay under the water for a while. I'm just, it's really kicking my butt today. This heat. So anyways, that's from the SGT report. Putin just exposed the plot to destroy America. It is a new video, but it is an old interview with Putin. Okay. Yeah, see, yeah. He's on the pages of Time and all this other stuff. Yeah, Putin, I kind of like Putin, you know, except that he's, you know, president of Russia, and some of the things they do there, anyway. I've also heard, if you listen to, what is that, Live Israeli News, Stephen Ben-Danoon, I don't know where he gets some, well, he has an opinion like everyone else, I guess, so I guess he's entitled to it. Really far out there, you know, claiming that there's a coup going on in Russia because Putin is replacing his police, you know, that are around in his circles who are in charge of everything, replacing them. Replacing a lot of people that are in close positions that could possibly, you know, affect or hurt Russia. So, I don't listen. Briefly, I listen. Just to see what he has, but I'm not going to explain to you who he is or anything else like that. Stephen Ben-Danoon, and I just don't watch him anyways. Part of that group of false teachers, and I'm sticking to Ephesians 11, okay, and I'm exposing these false teachers. We're told to do so. We're told to expose them. Well, if you don't believe me, let's go there. Let's go there. See if I can find it real quick. Guess I can't. Ephesians, that's got to be towards the end. Ephesians, I think it was. Ephesians 5, 6, full armor of God. No, Ephesians 6, that's all about the full armor of God. Walk in love. Well, you know, 5:11, here you go. Ephesians 5:11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. You want to go look up what reprove means? It means expose them. Come on. Right down over here. Okay? To prove, to blame, to censor or censure. What is it? That's a Webster definition. To excite a sense of guilt, to heart of conscience reproves, to manifest silent. It's exposed. Go look at your other versions or variations of the Bible. It does mean expose them. Anyway, let's get back. Back to the English. Okay, so Syria, let's get down here. Syria has given the United States evidence revealing yet another terrorist plot to stage a false flag chemical attack in order to blame the Syrian government. I've been hearing this for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I've never heard of a false flag being named before it became a false flag. And here are the white helmets who are just a bunch of big. It's a big lie. These white helmets. They put out a lot of propaganda. They are fake. Okay, if you've been following the white helmets, you know that they're fake. That they actually are. They got a mini Hollywood set and makeup, and they make up all these people that supposedly pull out of rubble, and just go follow them. You'll see. They are not saviors or rescuing people. It's all staged. But this is troubling though, because there is talk about Trump going into Syria and attacking Syria if Russia does not, if Russia keeps their relations in Syria, their relationship with Iran. Now, they're trying to get Iran out of there, and they've made a promise to leave also if Iran leaves. We've heard this before. In other reports, and of course I listened to Trump for like an hour yesterday on some video, and he just doesn't. He doesn't talk like a president. He talks like a businessman. But anyway, he's made a promise to attack Damascus. And Stephen Ben-Danoon, I think he might even have that in his video. Israel Live. Yeah, you gotta pay for his content mostly. Anyways, Damascus presented documents to the UN proving that al-Nusra Front terrorists planned to conduct a chemical weapons attack in the northwestern Syria province of Idlib, according to Syria's UN envoy Bashir Jafari. The provocation would then be used as a pretext for the U.S. and its allies to strike Syrian government forces, and it wouldn't be the first time. It would actually be the third time. The first one was proven false by a secret. Well, it's not a secret anymore. Who's that guy? Here I go. Not remembering his name again. John Kerry, Secretary of State, in an undercover video. Hold on a second. I'm getting a text mail from my daughter about an emergency condition. Oh, emergency contact. All right. Let's move on. Well, I can't move on if I'm being distracted by the phone. Okay, so let's move on. We'll talk about that, I guess. And this mom accused. This is from WND, World News Daily, I believe. Mom accused of killing baby via drugs in breast milk. How ironic, women can go and kill their babies, and it's okay. Actually, got a law allowing them to. And I'm sure it wasn't that intent to kill their baby. Maybe, I don't know, but you take drugs or anything like that while you're pregnant, you are risking hurting the baby. But this was breast milk after. Okay, so it was after. Already born. But she's going to be accused of killing the baby. And I agree, totally. It's her fault. Go to jail for the rest of her life? I don't think so. She might have to go into a mental institution. Unequivocally loved that child and never intended to harm him. Yeah, probably not. Probably didn't realize it. Probably didn't care. It's just ironic, these little things like this come out, but we you know, women, or I don't care who they are, and it's not anything to do with women, but they're the ones that give birth, so yeah, I can do whatever I want with my body. Yeah, with your body. That other body that's in you is another body. It's not you. It's another life, and you've killed it. That's what that is. With your body, yes, anything you want. Not with an embryo. So anyways, I'm not going to freaking talk about this. We already talked about this. We're trying to make some comparison between Jackson Landon and the Las Vegas shooting. Doesn't fly with me. And this one, take a look. You know, sorry about the live people, because they don't get these things, but they will get the video and be able to look at this. And I appreciate the people that come to the live Mixler news here, because most people just wait for it to come out on a video. But anyway, this from Shift Plan. Grid failure. And I was told about this the other day when I wasn't doing news. Okay, without electricity, Venezuelans are eating spoiled meat. Okay, and I'm looking at the picture. Okay, Butcher Joel Prieto places spoiled meat on a tray to sell at the Central Market. But in the background, he's got a roll of light bulbs that are on. Got other lights. I see one of those you know, round bulb ones, I think what they call it, fluorescent lights down a hallway. They're both on. I don't believe the story. It could be true. I know there's a lot of crap going down in Venezuela. I know food is in certain items are a scarcity, you know, or at least were. Now you hear this. Supposedly they're eating spoiled meat. Well, you don't have to eat spoiled meat. Anyways, that's socialism for you. You know, bound to break down. You know, pray for the Venezuelans. They definitely need it. But you know, when you got a picture here, and take a picture. This is what I mean about setups. You know, the picture here with, you know, lights in the background, lighting up the. You can even see a scale in the background. It's all lit up for them to have spoiled meat that's not refrigerated. I'm telling you, man, you got to see the humor in some of this stuff, because it is, you know, what is else going on here? Here's another one. Parasitic kissing bug is a disease that is spreading in the U.S. 300,000 are infected. I haven't heard about this before. But here we go. I'm going to read a little bit about. Tell me what you think of it. A parasitic sickness known as kissing bug disease is spreading quickly, 300,000 like we said, and it could be life-threatening. Blood-sucking bugs are spreading a dangerous parasite. Kissing bugs spread the infection by biting a human, typically on their face, hence the nickname kissing bugs, and then defecating near the wound. Okay. But anyway, when I first read that, I'm saying, first of all, if any bug bites me, it's an immediate reaction to go and slap or brush off whatever just bit you, right? Even with mosquitoes. That's why you usually find a pool of blood, you know, normally. But anyway, I guess apparently, I don't know whether they bite and defecate at the same time, but they say that the parasites can, it says then they defecate, you know, and then defecate near the wound. And so during the night or whatever, you're rubbing it and, you know, it gets rubbed into the wound, or you wake up from sleep. Supposedly it's a, you know, nighttime bug that's supposed to be in your bed. I hope this is one of those bed bug things. I don't like them. This parasite can then get rubbed into the open wound. And somebody touches their mouth or eyes afterward. Okay, and so why these bugs, they're biting you, kissing you in the middle of the night, they also happen to be defecating there. You wake up the next morning, wiping the sleep out of your eye, and you just moved infected excrement in into your eye and into your mouth, mucous membrane. I mean, they're just really trying to scare you with this. That's what I get out of it. They're trying to scare the hell out of you with this. Why? I've never heard of it before. May have, slight, reminders going off in my head that I may have heard about this kissing bug, but in any case, 300,000 supposedly are infected now and spreading. So there you have it. From the ship plan. Okay, what have we got here? Facebook employees unite to fight ingrained liberal intolerance. It's also from Ship Plan. Dozens of employees of the liberal and intolerant social media giant have decided to unite to challenge the left-wing political bias deeply ingrained in the company. Although the post went up quietly on Facebook's internal message board last week, it quickly took off inside the social network's inner sanctum. Titled, "We Have a Problem with Political Diversity." The post took a shot at Facebook's intolerant views of different political opinions. We are a political monocultural that intolerant of different views. Intolerant. Okay. Oh yes, and remember Monday we talked about the earthquakes. All those earthquakes that are going on just this month. I mean, this month isn't over yet. It's still 8/29, and we had what? One at 12. I got a notice at 12:15 a.m. I opened up my email this morning, and this was in there. This one wasn't. There's another one in there, but this one from End Time Headlines: powerful 7.1 earthquake strikes off the coast of New Caledonia. Maybe that is the one. I mean, and then let's go to that site that I gave you, earthquaketrack.com. Okay, and it's pretty much updated today, 7.1 in Tadine, the Loyalty Islands, New Caledonia. Okay, let's just go down the list of, 6.0s again. 6.4 24 hours ago in Northern Mariana Islands. Okay, go get this site and go check this out, man. I've never seen this, and I've been going over the Dutch since and trying to find out what's going on with all these 6+ earthquakes. What's going on this month? I mean, is this going to be a new normal or what? So earthquaketrack.com, not tracker, it's earthquaketrack.com. 6.2 a day ago in Tenggara, Indonesia. Yeah, 6.0 Iran, 6.0 United States, Alaska, 4 days ago. Then we can go on with the pages and keep going down. I did this with you Monday, so I'll stop right there. Okay, and that's not including all the other ones, but these are the major ones. It's the only one. Well, I've gotten it down to 5+, so I can get the the 5.9s and the 5.5s. So anyway, also from the End Time Headlines, Iran sentences 4 Christians to 45 years in prison. 45 years for believing in Jesus Christ. Talk about persecution. The Bible talks about each one of us are due 10 days in prison. I don't know exactly what that means, but so Iran's hardline government sentenced these Christians to harsh prison term for putting their faith in Jesus Christ. Pastor Victor Bet Tamraz and his wife Shemaran Asav, who are ethnic Asia, I don't know how to pronounce that, ethnic Syrian Christians, who are Christian converts from Islam. So, let's see. They were sentenced to a combined total of 45 years in prison for allegedly See, they make it more than it is. See, first you think they're getting sentenced each one to 45 years. Then you go down there and it's sentenced to a combined total of 45 years. So what is that? 12 and a half years for each person? I don't know. I'm just showing you something else here tonight too. Okay, let's go on. Developing hurricane season coming to life in the Atlantic. Well, it better hurry up, I guess. It's already freaking end of August. You know, I'm in New England. I still don't know. I think August is the peak. You know, we get them in September and October. We certainly have, but so there are 2 or 3 of them being formed. So the sleeping giant may be about to awake. Hurricane activity in the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, and Gulf of Mexico is forecast to ramp up over the next couple of weeks. Weather models have flipped the switch on the Atlantic hurricane season and see multiple areas of development, possibly starting mainly this weekend. Okay, one storm could spin up in the Caribbean. So over the next couple of days and potentially affect the Florida over the Labor Day weekend. Looking further ahead, there is the potential for 2 or 3 tropical features spinning over the Atlantic by the second weekend in September. I don't see how. Let's see, 2 weeks. In any case, I saw some. You know, I look at the weather, not necessarily the radar every morning, but last time I looked at it, which I believe was this morning, because they had mentioned hurricanes in the Pacific as well. It was pretty busy. That's all I can say. Go check your radar. They have different sections. AccuWeather is what I use. But. So this is from Breaking 911. I don't know how real these stories are either. Some of these, I'm just saying. CDC reports deadly Salmonella outbreak linked to chicken. And here's what to know. And apparently this is from New York. 17 people infected with the outbreak strain of Salmonella have been reported from 4 states, New York, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. 8 people have been hospitalized, including 1 death reported from New York. Officials at the CDC say traceback evidence indicates that some kosher chicken products are contaminated with Salmonella. In interviews, ill people reported eating kosher chicken, and when asked about the specific brand, several people reported Empire Kosher brand. That's Empire Kosher brand. I hope these people where I'm working don't get a bunch of that. That would be devastating there. Nursing home. So the outbreak strain was also identified in samples of raw chicken collected from 2 facilities, including 1 facility that processes Empire Kosher brand chicken. So let's see. The ill people range in age from less than 1 year to 76, and usually it's the older people. So I'm saying it would be devastating if it got into the Jewish home where I'm working, okay, where they eat nothing but kosher products. 53% are female consumers. Okay, so yeah, Empire Kosher chicken. Let's see. Pennsylvania Department of Corrections orders immediate lockdown of all state prisons. It's also from Breaking 911. Okay, the Department of Corrections Security John Wenzel announced the immediate lockdown of all state correctional institutes because of reports of multiple staff members sickened by unknown substances over the past few weeks. Pay attention to this next sentence. It was reported just today that 20 correctional officers and inmates at Ross Correctional Institution in Ohio experienced possible opioid overdose symptoms as well. Okay, all I have to say to you people with this article is that the government is trying, they have a big control over it anyway. The FDA, so on and so forth. They want total control of this opiates, of any opiates anywhere. They've already got control of it in the poppy fields in Afghanistan. They want total control of it here so that they can use it against you. So they're going to come up with these scenarios right here to go in and start with the freaking state prisons, because as a prisoner of the state, you have no rights. No, you don't. As a prisoner of any state that you're in the United States, you do not have any rights. You are owned by the state that you are in, just like the army, just like, you know, the military. You're not yours anymore when you go to the military. Well, I'm staying right where I am. That's not me either. It's all Jesus Christ. He can have me. So let's see what we got left here. Oh, some ridiculous news here. This one, Tarboro child. Okay, Tarboro. A child punished for calling the teacher ma'am. You want to talk about evil is seen as good and good is evil nowadays? You know, if my child, and I would have taught him this, and I have been, what do you call it, told, you know, that my children had very good manners, at least when they were growing up. I don't know about now. When they were growing up, you know, they said, thank you, please, you know, you're welcome, all this, ma'am, sir, you know, Mr., Mrs. And now we got a child who's being punished for calling his teacher ma'am. But anyways, there might be some other circumstances that are from this, but and one of them being that she may have been in an institution prior to this for hallucinations or something like that, and then she was still allowed to go teach children, 10-year-olds in 6th grade. Anyway, so yeah, I made this boy, you know, right. I will. What was the thing he made him write? I don't know. Here's the piece of paper right here. Ma'am, 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 ma'am. 4 times on each sentence, front and back. That's what the teacher made him do. Ma'am, 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 ma'am. I don't know. So, just weird stuff, man. I'm going to include this stuff more often. Just weird stuff. You know? You know, she made him feel disappointed and shameful. His father taught him well. And then he's being punished for it. Talk about confused. This is what they're trying to do. They totally want to confuse you, say you're doing something wrong, and then put you on their right track. This is the school system, okay? Common Core and blah, blah, blah. Man, let's pray for that young child that he be not too confused, and that their parents is teaching them the good manners that they have will also explain all this to him and not lie to him. Maybe even get him out of that damn school. Well, they were going after the teacher, though, trying to get her suspended. I mean, come on. Anyway, I got some article here, but it's not the one I wanted to get about Israel. Anyways, that's it, people. We're done. And I will be back Friday. I will try to get this thing with my computer. Still tweaking it a little bit. Don't know if anybody's I know people are viewing my YouTube, but nobody's subscribing. So, you know, you got somebody out there, you know, go to the YouTube, subscribe to it. That's all. And I want to say hello to Andrew, Karen, I think Patty was here too. God bless y'all. And see you in the trenches, Andrew, Karen. God bless everyone. Peace out. And if you want to know what peace out means, I'll tell you, because some people ask me about it. What does peace out mean? Well, peace means literally peace to you. Peace, brothers and sisters, you know? And the out part, I learned this from my grandson. He said that to me as he's going out the door. Okay, and it sounded appropriate. Peace, and he's out of here. Okay, so that's basically what it is. It's simple. We just all gotta keep using our heads. That's all. Peace out. God bless.